My sister folded her arms when the lease addendum exposed who had blocked my move-in. I was halfway through carrying a lamp up my father's duplex walkway when my sister said, loud enough for the cousins unloading the truck, maybe stop bringing things in until May explains why she still hasn't handled the deposit. After my lease ended and my ex moved out, Dad offered me the downstairs unit in the duplex he owns across town. My older sister Erin lives upstairs with her fiance. Dad said the lower place would give me 6 cheap months to get steady again. I said yes, filled out the application, and got a cashier's check for the deposit. Erin had been strange about it from the start. In the family group chat, she acted supportive. Privately, she kept sending me apartment listings farther away and saying a fresh start somewhere else might be healthier for everyone. Move-in day was Saturday. Dad borrowed a box truck. My aunt brought donuts. Erin stood on the porch with coffee and that neat face she uses when she plans to sound reasonable while cutting someone down. The property manager, Mr. Patel, was supposed to meet us at 10 with the keys and walk-through form. He pulled in just after Erin made her announcement about the missing deposit. Dad looked at me like I had better not embarrass him. My aunt stopped taping a box. My cousin Luke froze with a dresser halfway down the ramp. I said, I have the check. Erin folded her arms and said, that was interesting, because she had been told I never committed to the date, and there were still occupancy concerns. Mr. C. Patel looked confused and asked whether we should clarify before unloading the rest. Dad asked what occupancy concerns meant. Erin answered before Mr. Patel could. She said the units share a laundry room and side entrance, and she had told management she needed guarantees that I would not turn a temporary stay into extra pets, overnight guests, or some freeloading arrangement. Then she added that she had concerns about whether my income was stable enough after everything that happened. Everything that happened meant my breakup, and one bad gap between jobs. I said I had completed every form. Mr. Patel said there was one additional file in the portal he had been waiting on before releasing keys. He opened his folder and pulled out a printed addendum request. It was signed by Erin. The form said the upstairs tenant objected to my tenancy based on non-payment risk, unapproved occupant concerns, and safety issues tied to an unpredictable male visitor. It also said I had verbally agreed to postpone move-in until alternate screening could be completed. I had done none of that. Dad asked Erin, very slowly, where any of this came from. She said she was protecting the property and that Dad was too emotional to think clearly because I was his daughter. Then she pointed at my truck and said, normal landlords do not let unstable applicants move in just because they cry at the right parent. I actually had not cried, so I handed Mr. Patel my phone. 3 days earlier, I had emailed asking whether he needed anything else before Saturday. He had replied, keys ready pending upstairs tenant addendum. I had assumed that meant a shared entry form. Erin had texted me that same afternoon. All set on my end. Just bring coffee Saturday. Mr. Patel read both. My aunt asked Erin why she had told the family I was dragging paperwork when she was the one who filed the objection. Dad did not yell. He took the coffee out of Erin's hand and told Mr. Patel to void the addendum, take the deposit check from me, and issue the keys. Then he told Erin if she had a problem living above me, she could be the one looking for somewhere else by July. No one asked me to prove anything again. Nobody helped Erin after that. Mr. Patel finished the walkthrough with me, not her. Erin kept saying she only wanted protection in writing, but nobody was buying it anymore. She tried to paint me as the risk at my own move-in and ended up showing everyone who had really been blocking the door.